In many different cultures all around the globe, the mythology is told that the world is carried by a turtle. So life evolved on the back of a turtle, and this is the symbol of Turtle Island.
Turtle Island is an international organization. It's founded in Austria, where we have over 3,000 turtles and tortoises. We focus on breeding the world's most endangered and overlooked turtle and tortoise species. We also have an organization in the United States, which helps with protecting species worldwide.
We take care of more than 300 different species and subspecies of freshwater turtles and tortoises. That means we are the species richest institution worldwide taking care of this group of animals.
We have many world-first breeding successes, which no one has ever been able to do. And this really helps with protecting them in the wild. Without our insurance colonies, many of these species would be lost.
I was basically born into turtles. My father started this project. I was raised in the middle of turtles. My first word was the short version of a turtle in German. And from very early on, it was for me crystal clear that I will spend my whole life taking care for these animals.
Turtles and tortoises are over 200 million years old. This means that they are not prepared for our world's rapid changes. We are having so many issues with overharvesting, the illegal trade, the habitat loss from destruction, from climate change. All of these things are causing them to go extinct at such a rapid rate.
Until now, we have 10 world-first breeding successes of very rare species. And of a few species, we are the only place breeding them. That means a huge responsibility is on our shoulders because this is the only place where you can find this critically endangered species. In Greece, on the Peloponnese, we have a very beautiful, nice, interesting project. We have been breeding the Hermann tortoise, originating from the Peloponnese, and we have been breeding them, raising them. They hatched here. We took care for them for 4 or 5 years, and this year we finally could release the first offspring, 27 of them. Together with Marie Noël, the widow of a very famous turtle biologist, we traveled to the Peloponnese and we had a look to different locations, and we wanted to find out which populations are matching the best to our parental stock. We found the perfect place. On the Peloponnese, there are different populations in different sizes, different pattern, different coloration, and we found the animals matching the best to our parental stock, which is also a protected area, and it was clear to us that this is the perfect place to release them. Eine Madame.
Pass auf dich.
We were notching them so they can be recognized by our marks. We will regularly go there and have a look how many we can find and how they are doing in terms of surviving where we place them.
Wow, that's good.
A fascinating project for Turtle Island is the Vallarta mud turtle. This is the smallest turtle in the world, and it's only found in one city in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta. This is one of the fastest growing tourist cities in all of Mexico. This species was virtually undiscovered and unnoticed until Turtle Island got there. There had only been 10 found on the entire planet, and when we got there, we found 15 dead on the road. Think of it, we'd never seen one alive. We get to the road, you pick up what is essentially a pancake run over 1 million times, and you find out that this is the rarest turtle. We quickly developed an action plan where we saved over 60 turtles from roadkill. We were able to set up a center at the university with help from international partners and donations and from a private Swiss donor. In addition, Austria has the most important assurance colony outside of their country of origin, where we are presently breeding these turtles in the hopes that we will someday be able to reintroduce them into their natural habitat.
When I was a student, I traveled to India and Bangladesh many times looking for turtles, and the one and only turtle I never succeeded to find was the river terrapin, a very large riverine turtle also living in brackish water. And I had then a dream coming again and again where a large head of a pale-colored female of a river terrapin was popping up, telling me that I have to find her and that the species on the brink of extinction needs our help. 3 years later in Bangladesh, I was standing at a village pond and this picture popped up, this head popped up, and in front of me I got goosebumps all over the body, and that was the start of this successful breeding story. We got some land from the government in Bangladesh. We rounded up a breeding program, and from 2 known individuals in India, we have now more than 1,000, and the future for this species, for this wonderful species, is much brighter than it used to be 10 years ago. So the ultimate goal, of course, is to bring them back into the wild. We put satellite transmitters on them and realized that they're still being caught and eaten by the local people. So their time is not there yet where they're able to survive.
Turtle Island has a project which is very exciting. It is happening along the Turkish-Syrian border. There is a species called the Isett pond turtle. This species is highly endangered due to habitat loss, destruction. And in 2023, there was unfortunately a giant earthquake where over 60,000 people were killed. Since then, the people there are really rebuilding their lives. They're focusing on just taking care of themselves. But within that, our work is discovering that even all of the politicians have been on board at trying to save this species. Even the mayor's office and the government is considering making the Isett's pond turtle their official mascot, a symbol for ecological resilience and conservation.
We are very enthusiastic that we also can work with the one and only turtle species you can find in Austria, with the European pond turtle. And we were looking, and that was the challenge, for the right specimens, which means the right genetic haplotype, and which we found right across the border in Slovenia. We have an agreement with Slovenia that we can harvest the eggs of gravid females, we incubate them here, and 50% of the animals we can use for rewilding in Austria, and 50% we give back to Slovenia. We found a nice female, a gravid female with 10 eggs, all of them hatched. And those little juveniles are already growing up here at Turtle Island. Turtle Island is part of a new company, BIODIVERTIS. We came up with new genetic markers. This enables us to give every plant or animal individually a genetic passport. These new genetic markers help us to fight against the illegal pet trade. They help to give transparency into the international supply chains, and therefore they're a very strong tool for conservation. The ultimate goal of Turtle Island is to bring all our animals together and form one epicenter for freshwater turtles and tortoises, partly open for the public and breeding lots and lots of offspring, which we can then bring back into the wild, into the nature.